I'm going to demonstrate how to measure a top. For this, you will need measuring tape, a pencil or pen, or something to write on, and I always have straight pins handy in case I need them. So you're going to go to your nest. Under spec sheet, you're going to find spec sheet, top, how to measure. And you will see something like this. I'm going to demonstrate how to measure a short sleeve t-shirt, even though the sketch here is a long sleeve t-shirt. First, you want to lay down your shirt as flat as possible without any wrinkles. The first point of measure is body width, 1 inch below armhole. So you will want to go to your side seam at the underarm, 1 inch down. You want to put a pin here. And then go to the other side, do the same. Now you want to stretch your tape or put your tape taut and then put it lay it across the chest across. Now remember, you never want to stretch the garment that you're measuring, but you want your tape to be tight. So right here I have 19 3/4. Now always refer to spec sheet. Right here it says, it didn't mention TC, total measurement, therefore all you need to write is 19 3/4. You would not have to double this. Alright, second point is body length from top of shoulder. I'm going to turn my garment sideways so you can see better from this landscape. And you want to lay it flat, and it says from top of shoulder, or we often refer to high point shoulder, HPS. So you want to measure from the top of the point, not at the seam, but at the edge of the garment. Okay, sometimes the seam may go forward in this case, but you want to go all the way to the top, and you want to go straight down all the way to the hem. Okay, let's go with this again. You want to go all the way down to the bottom of the hem. So it will be to this point. Alright, and number 3, sleeve length from center back. Now you want to flip, you always measure sleeve length from the back side of the garment. Okay, you don't measure from the front. You want to flip it to the back, and first you're going to find the center of the neck. You can do either way. You can fold it in half, get the measurement and put a pin in it, or you can use a measuring tape, measure from this edge to this edge, and then you want to put a pin in the center, because that will be your center back. Now it says from center back, neck. What that means is it becomes what we call a 3-point measure. You will go from here straight to the point of the shoulder. And then you will hold your hand at the point of the shoulder. You're going to pivot your measuring tape and then go all the way to the bottom of the sleeve. Number 4, armhole straight, half measurement. This is our armhole. And there are usually two different measurements. One of them is an armhole curve, which is, as it says, a curve. But this time, we want it straight, meaning you just want from this point to this point. Make sure the body is flat, okay? Because if you see this a little, it doesn't lay flat here. So since you're getting the armhole side, you want the body to be completely flat. So then you will put your measuring tape here and pull it down, and then that's your armhole straight, half measurement. Number 5, sleeve width. Now you want to flip this over in half one more time. Go back to the front. Okay, it says 1 inch below armhole. Now you see here you have this wrinkle thing here, right? Wherever you measure, if it's on the body, you want to smooth the garment so the wrinkle is on the other side, in the part that's causing it. Meaning, at this point, I'm measuring the sleeve. I want to smooth it out, move it, so I expose a really, really flat sleeve. Okay? So in this case, it's 1 inch below armhole. So sleeve width, 1 inch below armhole, I will go from here to here, and then I'm going to put a pin. And then with this laying flat, I will measure this across, with this line being perpendicular to the center of this fold. Okay? That's a sleeve width. Okay? Number 6, across shoulder back. Usually, again, we measure the shoulder from the back side. Okay? So it's point to point. Very simple, just as it says, from point, make sure it's flat and not wrinkled, and you're gonna pull it all the way across. And that's the shoulder from point to point. The next one is called body width at hem. Just like how you were doing the chest measurement, except this time it's right at the very bottom edge. And you will measure from here, pull it all the way across. Okay. Now, number 8 is bottom height. That really just means where the stitch is the hem. So you'll find the hem and then you measure it. Sometimes on a t-shirt, if you have a cover stitch, you will go to the second one, all the way to the edge of the hem. Number 9 is cuff rib height. Since we're working on a short sleeve and this short sleeve does not have rib cuff, we can change it to sleeve hem height. Okay, and it will be same as measuring the bottom of the garment, and you do the same and then record it that way. Okay, number 10, cuff rib width relax. Since we don't have it, we will skip this part. Number 11 is neckline. For this, I like to use the side of my tape exactly on the seam, the neck seam. Start from one point that I'm going to start from the shoulder point. I'm going to walk it along the curve. That usually gives me the more accurate measurements than measuring flat. Okay, and then you will finish and turn and finish the back neck as well. Now we go to number 12. Neck band width. It's just as it says. It's the neck band, the width of it. Okay? Number 13, horizontal neck opening, seam to seam. Just neck opening. So you want to find the neck seam on both ends. You're going to measure from that straight across. Make sure your neck does not stretch like this. You want it to be as straight up as possible. Okay? Number 14, back neck depth from high point shoulder to center back neck seam. This you will need the help of a ruler, straight ruler. You want to lay it point to point. Put on the top edge, it's easier, so exposing the area that you want to measure. And then you want to go from here down to the seam. Okay, you see what that is. So you want this. That's your back neck depth from high point shoulder to center back seam. The last one is the front neck depth from high point shoulder to center front seam. This is exactly the same as the back. And you want to put your ruler on top. Again, make sure you're measuring the edge of the garment, not edge of the seam, because sometimes it could be different. And you want to measure from that all the way down to the neck seam. And that's how you measure a top.